Hey, it's Mary from Vindulge, and today we're gonna do something fun. We are gonna smoke an entire mortadella. Now, we were inspired by a guy on Instagram named Big Jake. Now, Big Jake smoked an entire bologna. Now, mortadella is basically the much more sophisticated and elegant version of bologna. Mortadella originated in Bologna, Italy, and it is a really delicious, finely made, cured ham made with pork and pork fat. Sometimes it's layered with pistachios and olives and some other yummy goods, but its home is in Bologna, Italy. It likely made its way to the United States by way of immigrants, where they took Bologna, where it originated, and translated it to bologna for us Americans. Now, the version we're going to use is incredibly high quality mortadella. Now, mortadella, when you buy it, it is ready to eat. Sliced up into sandwiches, put into your charcuterie plate, it's ready to go. But we're going to give it a little barbecue twist. We're going to take our mortadella, put a little bit of our dry rub on it, smoke it for about 3 hours, and then we're going to finish it with our red wine barbecue sauce. See how it turns out. Are you ready to Vindulge? So this recipe is quite simple. Like I mentioned, the mortadella is already cooked and ready to eat. We're just gonna jazz it up just for fun. So first we need to remove the packaging, and then we need to score it. This is gonna allow more smoke to get into the meat. So we're gonna make some cross-section cuts. One side going around in about 1-inch sections, and then we're gonna go in a cross direction. Once that's done, we can season it. Start with a coating of Dijon mustard, just to help the rub stick. And then we're gonna give it a coating of our ultimate dry rub. This rub is truly my favorite all-purpose rub, and it's especially great on pork. Now it's time to get it on the smoker. We preheated our pellet smoker today to 275, and we're using fruit wood. We're just gonna place it on and let it cook for a few hours. We're gonna check on it every hour or so just to see how it's progressing. Then about 20 minutes before it's done, we're gonna give it a glaze with our red wine barbecue sauce. Don't you worry, this is not gonna overpower this delicate mortadella meat at all. We're just gonna give it a sweet kiss of that sauce on the outside edges of the mortadella pieces. It's so delicious, actually. And then at about the 3-hour mark, we're gonna pull it. It's ready to go. All right, so we just pulled the mortadella off the smoker. It was on there about 3 hours. Probably a half hour before we pulled it, we gave it a little kiss of our barbecue sauce. Not a lot, because this is a really high quality mortadella. We just wanted to give it a little kiss of sauce, just a light glaze. We're not dousing it. We just want the little outside bite to taste a little bit like Vindulge. And then the inside's it's gonna be beautiful. All right, we're gonna slice in. I'm gonna try and cut it with as thin slices as possible. If you have a meat slicer, that's gonna be your best bet, but if you don't, just try and get as thin possible slices. This first one is gonna be the one that has a little crust on it, so this one can be a little bit thicker, but I'm going traditional. I want some really thin slices. Can you see the steam on that? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see if I can cut another like really thin slice. And if they're not perfect slices, that's okay. That smells amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut myself a little slice. Oh my God. I love that it's still warm. It is so tender. I mean, the flavor of that mortadella is such great quality. Just enough smoke got into that meat, so you get this really mild, smoky flavor. It is so good. This is gonna probably make the best sandwiches of your life. Not to mention the greatest addition to your charcuterie board. You know what I'm gonna drink with that? I think this one's just meant for rosé. I mean, think about it. A nice mortadella sandwich, a little glass of rosé. Thank you so much for watching. For hundreds more awesome barbecue recipes, grilling tips, just head to Vindulge.com. Here at Vindulge, we are all about great food, great wine, and great outdoor experiences with your family and friends. Cheers.